we were being pummeled by both friend and foe alike. Our nation requires steel and aluminum to be made in America, not in foreign lands. We need to create, in order to protect our country's future, a resurgence of U.S. manufacturing and production, the likes of which has not been seen for many decades. It's time for our great industries to come back to America. I want them back to America. Simplifying our tariffs on steel and aluminum so that everyone can understand exactly what it means. It's 25% without exceptions or exemptions, and that's all countries, no matter where it comes from.
Joining me now is real estate developer and Royal Palm Company CEO Daniel Kodsi. So what do these tariffs mean for developers who rely on these materials? You have to source them from different places. Is it going to change the way you do that?
So look, we get most of our steel here in the United States. I'm a developer here down in Miami. A lot of our steel actually is recycled steel out of Jacksonville. However, look, we can't continue to push cost up. Costs of steel going up would be an issue. I understand where the president's coming from. It's important to preserve jobs here in the U.S. We had steel tariffs before, right? So to try to get China equal with the United States, and China was really our largest issue, competing with the U.S. and the cost of steel. And we've not seen. This was in 2018 where we implemented tariffs, and we've not seen steel output really grow significantly since then. Actually, it's gone down a little bit.
Now, you've seen what the president has done in the past during his first term, and already he's pulled back on some threatened tariffs. Do you suspect? What do your bones tell you? Do you think this thing is going to kind of simmer down a little, and maybe the tariffs will be either lowered or not followed through with?
Well, look, we know that the president is using tariffs as a form of, political influence. This is, strategic to him. He uses it for leverage. We don't, sometimes you don't know. Now, our largest steel suppliers are Canada, right? So both aluminum and steel comes from Canada. And so the question is, are we going to implement? Is there going to be an exclusion for Canada? Our largest issue with steel was really China. But overall, look, we can't continue to push construction cost up. We develop here in Miami. We build high-rise construction. The cost of construction has increased significantly. Just the cost of steel, for instance, has doubled since 2020. Right. It's come back down, but it's still 60%
And the cost of labor
higher.
Must be killing you, too.
Yes, and so that brings us to immigration, which is another issue. And so between costs of labor, and then what about interest rates? What about insurance costs have doubled? And so we can't keep doubling costs of housing when salaries aren't being doubled, and that's going to be an issue for Americans' housing.
All right. Well, I can tell from your fingernails you must be biting them a lot these days. Daniel, God bless you. Best of luck to you. I think we're all hoping that there will be some kind of settlement here, one way or another. Daniel Kodsi, appreciate it.